More radios. Bigger radios. Some may be nicer. Some may be uglier. This came out of a pile that I forget what it was marked, but I think all of these are marked that they didn't work or something. I don't remember. But I got them all anyway, so it didn't really matter. Anyway, I guess we can check these out. You never know, right? Maybe we got something good in here. Let's get a good shot here of that box. Handsome looking radios, huh? Let's look at this one since we picked it up. This looks like somebody left it in the sun for a while. Let's move the box over, I guess. This is a General Electric. It's a very... Oh yeah. It's crispy. Looks like it was... Oh, look at that color. She's a pretty radio. She sure is pretty. What was that? Remember that commercial? She's prettier than a new set of snow tires. Oh, get out of there. She ain't coming out. There was also remember that movie? What was that? What movie? Okay, here's another movie reference. You gotta... How did he say it? I don't want to mess it up. Something about having pretty lips. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't remember that one. Oh, that's terrible. Yes, you know who you are. You said the first thing that goes is the mind or something like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. It's got a name on there. Somebody's address. It's fine. Why do people do that? They put their name and address on things like this. I mean, come on. You know, I've got some of these. I've actually had radios where people have put their social security number on them. You know, it's so weird. Is there a screw or something in there? Why ain't that coming? She's not happy. She's not happy. You know what? It looks like the... Oh no, I made a scratch. It looks like the... I will stop doing that. It looks like the... This is like getting hung up. Why can't the... Oh, it's a G, that's why, right? There's a G for you. Alright, we got 2 more seconds before we give... Oh, there you go. God, look at that. See, the radio got scared. I was talking too much and it got really scared. The thing is scared of me and the back came right off as soon as I threatened it. Alright. Actually, you know what? Ooh, it's got that old radio smell coming out of it. Is that the... Oh, you know... No, I don't know what... That's how you put batteries in there? Oh, wow. I guess we can try this one. Let's see. We have a couple of tri-A's. We're in the same spot as we were. You know, is this going any wider? Let's see. This camera here, this one is a 4K camera. This isn't the camera I usually use. And I think the picture's a little bit wider on this because the sensor is more dense. I'm not sure how these batteries go in there. You'd think it would be marked, right? Yeah, maybe this will tell you. Okay. Penlight, mercury. Okay, so it looks like there's a spring at the far end. So let's just go ahead and... Yeah, it sure is. Negative goes down. Nobody answered the Alessandro question either. I said, why did I call the 9-volt battery having 9 Alessandros? Well, nobody answered it, and I should probably wait till the weekend, so I won't say anything yet. Oh, look at that. On. She's dead as a doornail. Another doornail set. We got another doornail here. She's dead. Nothing. Unless I put the batteries in wrong. Who knows? I guess we could try it. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool, the little... I don't think so that the battery's in backwards because it's got the spring on the other side. Let's try to scrape off the inside of here. Maybe that's all it is. Yeah, it's on still. Yeah. Nothing. She's dead as a doornail. It looks like it's just a regular speaker too. Yeah, we're definitely going to work on this radio. I kind of like that. I like the battery thing. It's a GE. It's a P. Look at the CVC. I'm on. It's a P746A. In this beautiful aqua, right? Whatever color that is. It's some kind of seafoam, aqua. I don't know. Did they have seafoam? But on the case, sure, it sure looks like it was left in the sun. This radio, the front of the case, looks like if you ever watch Seinfeld, you see the episode where Kramer was in his apartment smoking cigars for a long time, and he came out, he looked leathery. That's what that looks like. Now let's look at this beaut. This has got the, this is heavy, this one. Jeez, this is a heavy one. This looks like one of those old cameras. It could be, actually. Well, what is this? Oh, no, it's a radio. Oh, this is a pretty one. Look at that. Look at that radio. That's a pretty one. Look how shiny it is. It's an RCA Victor. She's a Victor. That's the tuning. How do you get the back off it? Where is the back? Oh, this, okay. It's got a little spot here. You do the thing with the screwdriver, which I hate doing. I hate doing that because, you know, I hate doing that. And this is a... hold on a second. I know I'm out of the frame, but it's on there. This back is on there very tight. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you do it from the top. You do it from the top. All right. Oh, it's got tubes in it. Look at that. It's a Model B411 battery operated RCA radio tubes and look at that's kind of cool. The only thing is I don't have a power supply for the one. It's usually 90 volts, right? So this would get just like a D battery here, I assume. Right? Does it show? The A battery, yeah, A battery is 1.5, and then the B battery is 67. Okay, so 67.5 volts. I guess we could put a bunch of 9 volts together and get it to this and try it out. Look at the banana slicer in there. It's tubes. You know, I don't think I've seen one of these all battery operated sets that with tubes. I think this is the first one I've seen in the whole pile. That's kind of cool. What a nice looking radio too. And it's in good condition. It's really shiny. It's because it was in that case the whole time. Look at that radio. That's kind of cool, isn't it? How cool is that? I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know. It's coming off, whatever it is. Look how shiny it is. It's got this little tiny speaker in there. Yeah, it's a small little speaker. How many tubes are in there? It's got 4 tubes. Very cool. I like this one. We're gonna have to we'll have to figure this one out here. We'll have to do something. I'd sure like to see this one work. Yeah, this would be kind of cool. Did I crack the P? No. I thought I did, but I don't think so, no. Anyway, how cool is that, huh? It goes in that case. Kind of a inconvenient case, though, but I guess for carrying it, it's okay. But you can't use it in it, though. Well, that's a cool one. You know, I don't get excited about too many radios. I got, you know, certain things like that wire recorder. You know, that was kind of cool to me. And I got another one of those, actually. I broke my rule and I bought one online. I got one. I talked to the guy and I bought it from him, and we're going to drive up there. He was in Arizona, and I told him what I do, you know, that I make the videos, and all I want to do is help people if I can. I don't make money on it or whatever. So he agreed to take a certain amount of money. I don't know if he wants me to say, but I'm going to drive up there and pick it up because those things are heavy. I can't get the radio out of here. And I think the top of this case is missing, of this Zenith. It's a good looking Zenith too. So we're going to do another one of those wire recorder phonograph. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one as the one I already did, but for the price that he charged me to have an extra set, just, you know, to mess around with, is good, because the one I have has a bad tube in it. The tube became microphonic, and it's the tube is a 1278, and I don't have one, and I looked on eBay to buy one, and there aren't any on eBay at all. And I guess it's how do you get this out of here? My gosh! And I guess it's just a hard tube to find, and there was a substitute that was recommended for the 1280. What did I say? 1287? I think it was 1287. So like a 14C7, I think they said, was a substitute. So I did buy one of those for like $15, and it doesn't work. It kind of works, but it's a lot lower, and it's microphonic, and that was the difference. Is the 1287 is supposed to be the non-microphonic version of that 14C7, or I think I got the numbers right. So I need at least to get that tube, and I was hoping that this one would have at least a good tube in it, and I could do that. What is that hanging off the side there? Is that a bug? I think it is. Hold on a second. You know, hold on a second. This is the problem with. Yeah, it's like a. Oh, you can't see it, but can you see that hanging right there? That's like a either an egg sac of a bug or a bug. Oh my gosh, it is definitely something that was alive at one time, and I know people are going to get mad at me for doing this, but we're doing it anyway. Right in that corner, we're going to dump a little bit of alcohol in there. I really don't care. To me, it's just so freaking disgusting. Where did it go? Oh, there it is on that side. That is just so... I don't know, whatever. Here, let's see if there's anything else inside it. Because if there is... I mean, this looks like a nice radio, actually, but it's going to go in the trash if there are bugs inside it. The screw is... Oh, no, I took the screw out. Never mind. There you go. There's that mine thing going on again. From the... You know, I wish I could remember the whole... But in the movie, it was Deliverance was the movie. And everybody knows what... I think he said to the chubby guy, "You got a real pretty mouth. You got a real pretty mouth." There's a little sponge that fell out of there. There is, I don't know. Okay, so it's not too bad, but there's little spots in here, and it could just be dust or whatever. I'm not going to put batteries in it. It looks like it's probably because the batteries had leaked in it at one time. And this is a Zenith. Is that the... there's nothing alive in it, but... So here's the... I wonder why they have the paper like this. I don't know. It's a Royal 51. I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put it in a plastic bag, and we're going to clean it properly. This may even get a sink job. We'll see. But sorry guys, I don't like the dirt. I mean the bugs and stuff. Spooge. Not my thing. Not my thing, man. Not my thing. I just can't. The radio otherwise is in pretty good shape, so we're not going to throw it away. Looks like, I don't know if part of the case is missing. I think there should be a top over it. I don't know. It looks like there's a piece missing from it. That's probably why it wouldn't come out of there. Here's another radio in a bag. We're going to take this bag and put that radio in it if I can open it. I know a lot of... Now, don't forget, this box of stuff is in my house now. This is not in the shed. I really didn't expect there to be any bugs or anything. I didn't, you know, it's been here a while already, so I'm not really concerned with things getting loose or whatever, but yeah, I can't. I just don't, not me. I don't like it. All right, so this is the radio that came out of that bag. Was it? I'm like losing it. I'm telling you. Well, it was either that one or this one. This is a Hitachi WH822. It's got a lot of tape on it. So there's pieces floating around in this. Oh no, maybe it's just this thing. Alright, she's a... What? Oh, it's shortwave. Okay, cool. It's shortwave and AM and shortwave. No antenna though. Shortwave antenna is missing. Right, yeah. But we have, what's on the bottom here? Why is the bottom so thick? Maybe it is in there. Hold on, it's possible it's in here. This is taped. The bottom is very thick, and there's tape over it, so I'm going to hope that the antenna is actually in there. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Look what I did. Look what I did. What's in here? What is that? Oh, see, the antenna would have been in there, but it's not. Yeah, so it's gone. Oh well, just that the case is all falling apart, so somebody taped it together. They could have put the antenna back. That would have been nice. Although the radio itself is in decent condition. There's something floating around on the inside of this bad boy. I'll try to get it to go a little faster. I'm just going to do the same, just post it. I'm not going to edit or anything. I'll just post the whole thing. So what's floating around in here besides these? I think it's just the tubes. All right, let's grab some batteries. Look at those what's the deal with this? Are we in the frame there? We don't need the case. The case is worthless. This is, well, it's got a little, you see that? You put the batteries in there and you put the cap over it. I guess if the batteries leaked, which they did, there were leaky batteries in there at one point. I guess we really don't need to put them in the tubes. Yeah, you do. All right. That's why you put them in the tubes, right? So you don't have to deal with that stuff, them popping out like that. Actually looks like a nice radio. It's dead also, but it could just be because the terminals are corroded a bit. Yeah, that one looks like a pretty good one. We're going to, you know, when you see the tuner crooked like that, does it turn? Yeah, it turns. A lot of times these tuners are held in with like rubber grommets. And man, this one's tight though. Yeah, it's still crooked though, but it's tight. All right, we'll have to work on this one. Maybe there's a, and like I said, they were in a, that pile or all those boxes were marked as non-working. So I guess it's possible that all of these just don't do anything. Which is good, because we'll have fun with them. We'll have some fun. We'll have fun, till our daddy takes our T-Bird away. Or we'll have fun with the handle made by Kodak. Does anybody remember that commercial? The handle, remember that camera, the handle? Am I dating myself? Am I dating my my age there by saying things like that? All right, let's put that one here. Okay, now we got a National. A National. This is a heavy. This thing is heavy. $54.95 plus tax for this beauty. Did we have another one of these? I could swear we had the exact same radio. Oh yeah, look how pretty that one is. You see that? That is a pretty. That sure is pretty. It's almost as pretty as that new set of snow tires. Oh, it's got batteries in it. She's got batteries in it. It's a doornail though, but yeah, we definitely got to work on that. Oh, it's got a crack right. I guess it's on the back though. Otherwise, this thing is in nice condition. That's it. That's the. Let's see what the inside looks like. I'm never concerned that they don't work. We can always make them work. Did we look at this one? You know what? I don't know. Let's get those batteries out of there. I don't think so. Get them batteries out of there. And now we got some C batteries that I didn't have before. That's a good looking radio. Look at that Nana slicer. She's a tree stage. Or tree gang. Tree. I like how I say tree. You know, in New Yorkers, we say tree. But also, in aviation, they use the phonetic alphabet in aviation. And they don't say 3, because 3 sounds a lot like B. So they say tree. If you ever listen to aviation calls on the VHF band, you'll always hear pilots and controllers, if they say like, if they had to say 2359, they would say 2359er. That's how they would say it, because 5 sound like other things, and 9 sound like other things, and 3 sound like other things. So that's what they do. So 359 would be tree 59er. And A is Alpha. It's Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Emerson 911 Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo. Oh, hang on a second. The Emerson 911. That's a good looking radio actually too. Where are we up to? Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec. Oh, that's another one in Quebec. You know, that's how it's said. Now a lot of American pilots call it Quebec, but it's actually Quebec. And then R is Romeo. That's got a nice banana. I mean, what do you call it? Ferrite antenna in there. I was trying to see yeah, it's got a banana slicer in there too. Actually pretty cool. I will have to do this one too. Now, it's a little dirty. I don't know, those little spots. Can you see the spots in there? I don't know if that's like a fungus or a mold. I know some of these plastics have a tendency to grow like fungus and stuff. So on the back, I just realized something. Let's put the back on. On the back it says Emerson 91, the Eldorado Never Break pocket radio. I don't know why they call that a pocket radio. That's a pretty big radio. The 911. Oh, you know what? Wonder what's missing from there. Something is missing. I hate that. I hate that. I wonder what that said. Probably the transistor count, maybe, or maybe we could put batteries in there. I don't know. Like, I don't know what batteries went in there. Are they just double A's? It's got to be more than 2, and it's something like blocking, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to take this one apart. Oh, no, wait a second. Okay. All right, let's try this. Did you see that? This came out of there. It says, see instructions for battery removal. So, let's see. I guess it goes... It's got a weird smell. I don't know if it's because something was leaking out of here, or maybe leaky batteries or something. I don't know. So that's what that is. So it sticks up like that to give you apparatus to yank the batteries out. So it looks like it's upside down. It looks like they go opposite of each other. So I did something wrong. So the ones in the back, if we had the radio this way, if we had the radio that way, the plus has to go that way, which is what I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I put them in backwards. So how do you get them out? Oh, no, I did. I had them in the right way. I had them in the right way. All right, let's put them back in there. Let's give this radio a whirl. Let's try. Let's see. And then this one goes this way. So it looks like there may have been a spring here or something that's missing. Maybe. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, it looks like that. Something ain't right here. Hold on a minute. No, the spring is on that side. I don't know what... There it goes. It was just kind of stuck. All right, let's see if it works. Is that a switch? Yeah. Another doornail. Dead as a doornail. Oh, no, wait a minute. We had some noise. Still dead as a doornail. Yeah, this is the box of completely dead radios. That's all right, though. That's good. Gives us something to... Oh, look at that. How do you like that? It must be the... It must be the connection for the batteries. Come on, let's go. I want to hear you play. Unless it's the switch. Unless it's something else. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. That's an interesting looking circuit board on there. Wow. It worked for a second. All right, let's mess with it here for a minute here. What's going on here?
Relationship with his sister-in-law. Now, you don't get fired for...
All right, this is going to be an easy one. Alright, this is going to be an easy one. Just got bad connections here. Got to give it a little bit of percussiveness here to get the batteries out. At least this is still in there, this, this plastic piece to get these batteries out. Otherwise, it would really be a pain in the ASS. Alright, so this one's actually a worker. This is actually a worker. Oop. Got to get that plastic piece on the inside. What did I do here? Hold on. Alright, there we go. the Emerson. But I wonder what's missing from here. That's sucky. That piece is missing. All right, let's go a little quicker, I guess. General Electric. The General. We did this radio before. We did one of these. This one's perfect, though. My gosh, this one's really nice. I think the one I did. I don't remember what was wrong with it. I think it had some bad components, and the coil. There was a coil in there. I remember. The oscillator coil had a break in it, and I was actually able to make it work. So it looks like, is this one of those weird 9-volt? It doesn't say the voltage, but I can't. I just wanted to try it, but I can't. But it's got, I think the other one, somebody had put like a clip in there for 9-volt. Just a regular 9-volt. Yeah, this one's perfect. Wow, look. I remember the other one I had, the speaker grill was all faded. The gold was all faded. This one's perfect. I know these radios aren't really worth much of anything, but, you know, even though you get one of these, you know, it's 50 years old and sometimes more. And when it's in perfect condition, it's kind of cool to see. Even the case, even though it's hard, the plastic, I mean, this one's definitely leather, even though it's, oh no, it's not. Oh my gosh, it's not leather. It's made out of cardboard. Well, that's G for you, but it's in nice shape. Even the case is in nice shape. This is like one of those things, like somebody might have gotten it as a gift or whatever, and they just put it down and never used it. Let's get the batteries on it. We got some good C batteries. Are they? They're Quantums. I don't know if those are good ones or not. Let's get the big one out of here. What is this? It's a Sony. It's a Sony. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got a flywheel on the tuning knob. It's got a tuning meter and a battery meter. It's shortwave 1, shortwave 2. It's got a broken antenna. Just what we needed. Let's see what she looks like on the inside. Let's see what she looks like on the inside. Busted. It's got a busted aerial. We got bugs. No, but I do see some battery juice all over the bottom. Again, all over the bottom. Rust on that side. D batteries. You know, it looked or it felt like a nice radio for a minute. And then you open it, and then it looks like this. This is amazing how little there is. I mean, it's not terrible. It's very heavy. I think the front of this thing is made out of metal. Oops. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry to get you dizzy. Antenna connections. Decent banana slicer. This is actually, the loop stick is pretty cool. It's got another loop stick up front. I don't have D batteries up here, so I'm going to put this on the side, and maybe what we can do, we'll go ahead and at the end I'll grab, or maybe I'll do a separate video just playing with this one, see if it actually comes on. I'll have to run and pick up some D batteries. Okay, here's a radio in the box. It's an International Transistor Corporation. It's junk. What's that? It's an invoice. So it's the bill from Steinberg Bauman Company from October 1971. Somebody paid. Can we read that? I can't really see it. It's very faded. $10, $9.59. Could that be? This probably looks like a $9.59 radio. That came from here. At least they put it in the box. Here's one of the knobs, the brights for the knob. Both of them are missing. Is that a bug? No, it's not a bug. I don't. Yeah, it looks like, well, there's cardboard and stuff at the bottom, so it could be underneath there, but one of the brights may be missing. So what is that? This is FM. Even the thing behind it is loose too. This one, the radio didn't fare very well. Look, it's a cheapie though. This is like a piece of junk. Oh, you plug it in. Oh, let's plug it in. I don't care. Let's go do that. Let's plug it in. Let's see what happens. Let's close the back in case fire starts shooting. I've heard people like these, yeah, you'll never get fire to shoot out of one of these. That ain't gonna ever happen. Alright, let's see. It's plugged in. It's on. Nothing. Oh no. Yeah, it's on AC. Little percussive engineering. It's got a good antenna though. I think this is going to be possibly a part set. It's not in bad condition though, but at least if one of these is missing, but let's get this out of here. Yeah, we got a box. Even though the radios are bigger, they're deader. So this is the bigger, deader box. Every radio in this box. Actually, we had the one that kind of worked. The what was the brand on that thing? Let's put the label. International Transistor Company. She's a beaut, I tell you. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. All right. Oh, we had one of these yesterday, didn't we? Another Channel Master. This is the. So they make this exact radio in so AM and shortwave. They have one that's AM and long wave. I think they had another one that was like AM and police band. They had quite a few. I don't know which ones I have, but I know we have quite a few of these. You know, the radios that look like this. So again, someone's name is scratched on the top. And this, and you know, this one has somebody's Social Security number, so we got to try not to put that on. Somebody put their Social Security number on the top of that. How stupid! Just so it's ridiculous that people do that. I don't, you know, it's just so crazy to me. Like, why do that? Put it on the inside. Put it, you know, I don't know. Are these maybe? These were worth so much money at the time that was worth doing that? I don't know. It just seems such a weird thing to do, especially your Social Security number. The tuner doesn't turn. Can I reach it? Where is it in here? I think I can. It's stuck. Let's see. If I can turn this piece. Yeah, the tuner is, I wish I would have seen. I wouldn't have wasted my time putting batteries in it. Alright, we'll work on this one too. These are good. We got a few of these, so it'd be nice to have the full set. There you go. Make me bend down. It'd be nice to have all the different models of this. Of course, this one should have had another a rod antenna, which this one doesn't have, obviously. Is missing. It's not in bad condition either. It's too bad somebody scratched their name. I guess I could, because it's black, I could probably get that filed out of there. We can what do you call it? Polish it up. All right, here's one in a box. It's a G multi-band portable P2840. You think that's what's in the box? Now what? See, nobody answered that one either. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Since nobody answered that one, I'm going to tell you what it was. It was the movie Con Air. And Yeah, the camera died again. Oh well. I think it has a maximum of like 27 minutes, so this is going to be another long video. Oh well. Anyway, um, I think I was talking about the movie Con Air. Anyway, that's where that reference came from. Nicolas Cage killed the killer guy, and he was bringing home a stuffed bunny rabbit for his daughter's birthday, and he asked him, the killer guy found it in the baggage compartment. He took it out. He was teasing him with it. He killed him. And he said, well, I can just put the bunny back in the box. And that was the whole thing. Anyway, all right. So it's a 3-band portable. Public safety. Okay, that's what PS band. I thought it was public service, but I guess it's public safety. All right. Anyway, that's the Forestry Conservation Radio Service. 2-way power. How to use AM tuning, FM, strong stations, weak stations, public safety, band tuning, troubleshooting, and all that other good stuff. Let's see, has this got, it's got a very, at least the back cover's on it. At least it's not in bad condition. It must have an AC plug because it has this little cutout right there. Oh yeah, look at that. AC power, let's see. Let's plug this battery, and again, leaky batteries. Let's plug it in, see if anything happens. Let's see if we can listen to the Forestry Service. All right, let's see. Let's flip. Oh, I can hear something. Oh, it's got a lot of buttons and switches on the side there. It's got a bad capacitor in it. So that's AM. Squelch. Let's see. Another dual nail. AFC. Well, it's got a little, when you put the tone on high, you can hear it a little bit. You can hear it a little bit. Oh, look, FM. That switch feels very, very rough. Like, yeah, it's not allowing me to, it's like kind of bending instead of switching. Oh, there you go, look. Let's not touch it. Well, we're in the public service band, too.
Thursday night, mostly cloudy.
There we go.
Showers likely in the evening.
Actually sounds pretty good. All it needs is a... Just needs a little cleaning. Maybe a volume control, but probably clean it out and it'll work fine. So this will be an easy fix, actually, this one. And not an expensive radio, but hey. I don't think many of these radios, probably a good majority of them are just junky radios, but the problem with these plugs, you know, in this plastic, and you could see on this plastic here, you could see like it's kind of making a little, it's starting, so over time, these, this is maybe the polymers or something, whatever they use in these cords to keep that plastic soft, kind of interacts with this hard plastic, and I guess this cord plastic is probably this hard plastic with those extra polymers or whatever they may be, to make them soft, and it's trying to do that to this. So anyway, I'm going to leave the plug sticking out. It's too hard to get back in, at least for now anyway. There you go. We'll just stuff it back in. We got the box. We got the box. Let's look at the box. Let's look over the box a minute. Get back in there. The packaging is gone, but the boxes here. I'm not worried about it touching right now because we'll work on this one. This is gonna be an easy one. So let's see. Look at the box here. Are there any labels on it? Just the serial date code. 2032. It hasn't been built yet. 2032. I wonder if that's urine. This box was wet at one time. There was a price right there, and I can see it too, so it was probably 20 bucks. But it's been ripped off, so we'll never know. Really nothing else on that one. We got this radio. We'll look at the big box last. The genuine leather radio. Oh, realistic. Is this the realistic Radio Shack realistic? I wonder if it is. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I wonder. Look at that speaker in there. Look at the magnet on that thing. It's 10 ohms, 0.3 watts with a banana slicer. And is this that use 9? What does it tell you? Oh, there's a schematic right there. Let's see. It's a Japanese set. Technical Apparatus Company Incorporated, Boston, Massachusetts. I wonder, is that realistic 8? I wonder. I don't know. The only thing I don't know. Radio Shack I've always known to be from Texas, but I don't know. I really don't know. These wires are terrible, but we're gonna see if we can just hold them on a 9-volt battery just to see if we can get something. The wires are very corroded. Can we see anything right there? Let's see. Yeah, another doornail. That one's negative. Let's see. This is a kind of an interesting radio, though, because I wonder if anybody knows if this is actually the Radio Shack realistic. Let me know. I'm curious to know that. I have a feeling not, but I don't know. Realistic. Rhea Shitstick. I wonder. I don't know. It doesn't look like. I don't know if it's so long. Maybe I don't know from that long ago. I just don't know what their insignia look like. All right, last one, guys. Oh, this is not even a radio. This is a tape. Looks like it's a tape. Yeah, it's a tape recorder. A tape recorder. Oh, look at that. See, that's from the wire. See? So this wire was at one time laying, and that's probably what all this is up here. And see what it did to the plastic? What a shame. Not that, I don't know that tape recorders are actually worth anything, you know. It wouldn't have been in bad shape if it wasn't for that. I don't think. Let's see. It says press down on the surface to open. All right, let's see. It uses a lot of AA. Let's see. We got C battery. Oh, look, they're all the springs are all gone. Leaky batteries. Just the tape. Just the reel-to-reel tape recorder. I think these are very common. The same mechanism with these little spring-loaded motors. I remember seeing that. It has a speed control. That's actually a wire-wound pot at the bottom there. Yeah, not much we could really do at this point. I'd like to have tried it, but yeah, no good. We need to fix those battery clips and stuff, so we can't even try it. It's got a tape on it. Look at that. It's like the tape from Get Smart, that this message will destroy however it was worded. This message will self-destruct. Remember that? And then it would just burn up. I bet you that the tape recorder used in the Get Smart shows, if you could find one of those, I bet you those go for a lot of money just because of the significance. Anyway, it's a 1/4-inch tape though. Alright, well, it looks like it's all here. Besides that, so it just needs a little bit of work on the battery compartment. And then we could try it, because I have big tapes. I don't have any of these little ones though. These little, whatever they are, 3-inch. I think I have some 5-inch reels. Yeah, see, speed. I remember these. I remember that that same mechanism. Listen to that springiness. Bing, 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 bing. There we go. Bing, bing. We did that yesterday. Or not yesterday. I'm sorry. Last video we were talking about bings and dings and click clack and cuckoo and what else was there? It was so many onomatopoeias. I can't think of them all. But anyway, that's it. This is, to me, is kind of an interesting one because I'm curious to know if that's the Radio Shack realistic. Anyway, there you go. There you go. That's the Sony. We're going to stop now, and then I'm going to see if I can get some batteries for that Sony, and maybe we'll add that on the end here if it works. Alright. If you don't hear from me again, then this was the end. So happy radio hunting. Get online, do a search, your zip code, and do a Google search for estate sales in your area. Bammo, do what I do. I like to talk a lot, so it's either people that you converse with at these things, either they like you or they just want you the hell out of there. And I got lucky. And, you know, the girl that originally, I know I told the story in another video, but I was videoing the at the estate sale, and she walked up to me very kind of nasty, like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? But you know, it was okay. I understood, and I remember, I think I had mentioned that. But you know, it all worked out because she has my phone number. She calls me whenever she thinks I'll be interested in stuff, and she talks to the people and tells them, hey, I got a guy. I'll just take all the stuff with plugs. If you want to do that, so we don't have to deal with nickel and diming, and we don't have to deal with what do you call it, electronic waste. And you know, it's worked out a few. That's where all this, well, not all of it, but these bins, these all came from her. Anyway, let's go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some batteries. Let's see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'll see you on the next one. If it does, you'll see this radio. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. A lot of storms coming. It's cold in some places. It's wet in some places. Just be safe, please. Everybody be safe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. All right, well, this is that Sony. I don't know what, let's see what the model is. It's a little dirty. It's a TR-812. I'm sure this was supposed to have a tube in here for the batteries, but we don't have it now, so you just have to hope for the best here. Let's see if we can make her we can make this baby dance. Look at the antenna. So the antenna goes from here to here, and it's kind of corroded. And then it's got a little clip right there that when you push the back cover on, it clips in there like that. And that's something. But we got to get the top in first, it looks like. And we'll see if it does anything. Yeah, it goes in. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, I heard something. Yeah, see, it needs to have that, you know, this is the thing, you know, people, The tube is missing. Yeah, see? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll up some paper towels and just shove it in there. We'll have to see if we can get at some point, we'll just have to get some kind of tube or something in there. Let's put the bent side over here. It seemed like those batteries on that side really wanted to come out. Alright, let's see. If we don't move it around much, it'll probably just stay in place. The light works. You see that? Bing, 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 bing. Doot, 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 doot. I don't know. Morse code. Let's get that camera down here a little bit more so we can have a better face of the radio. It doesn't seem like it does anything besides make crackly noises. Okay, the tone works, so the amplifier is working. It's BC, so that's a shame. I would have liked to have done a video on this. Now, oh, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and grab some spray there, and we'll see if that's all it is. Alright, let's pull the back cover back off. Batteries roll out. Let's see if we can get to those switches in there. Hopefully they're not all covered up. Oh yeah, it's all covered up. Oh, maybe we can get it through the front. I've done that thinking, it'll never work, but it actually worked. So let's see if we can do it on this one without damaging the knob or the face. It's got a metal face, so it's going to drip all over the desk there, but who cares? This desk is supposed to go in the trash. There you go. Look at it all over the desk. This desk was going to go in the trash, and then we didn't do it because it made a good, what do you call it, table for this. We can get to the volume, though. We can get to the volume, so we're going to do that for sure. Tone, volume, switch. We really need to get to that, what do you call it? The selector switch. That's too bad. Hopefully the spraying it through the front did something. Alright, let's see. Too bad, another leaky set of batteries, but so that switch is right in here. Of course, you know, it'd be nice if there was a little tiny hole. Maybe we can do this. We can spray right up in there. Oh, you gotta have it like that. You can't bend these because those straws, those ridiculous straws. Yeah, it doesn't smell very good. This radio has a weird smell. Alright, let's see. Let's try to put these batteries back in. Ridiculous that the tube is gone. But somebody cleaned off the spring, though. It's obvious that somebody did that because you could see there it's all green, and then let's spray a little on this thing right here. Let's shove this back in there. Oh, let's see. You stay in there, you stay there. Alright, let's see. Maybe it'll work. It's not great, but it's better. Looks like shortwave may be working. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Just shadows. Very weird. Something ain't right. Yeah, something definitely ain't right. That was shortwave 2, which is 2.5 to 6 megahertz. Not much. Nothing. Yeah, that switch, we really need to get in there. That switch. There's AM.
To North America, we think we also.
I'm embarrassed for the university.
And Al Cy Young, I think he could be a Met.
I'm going to go pull the switches right now. I'm going to hit the emergency off switches on the ones at least in this room.
Between the sports league, the NBA, and the gambling houses, okay? It's a tenuous agreement. Everybody's making money, but it's not. It's very difficult, very thin ice, okay? But listen, the tanking, the Utah Jazz, what are you doing? Sitting your players in the fourth quarter? The Whales out there near where you are, out there in Vegas, we don't like this. We don't like this, Mr. Silver, so he did get the call in the middle of the night, and who knows what his butler looks like, maybe he's a reptilian, who knows, but he got the call, and that's, I think you're right on. Now, Adam Silver wants to be right up front, and this is unacceptable, and we're going to be dropping the hammer. This is the same guy that didn't want to drop a hammer when we found out Steve Ballmer had constructed the salary cap and was paying hundreds of millions of dollars.
Alright, so I pulled the emergency on off for all the Lutrons in these rooms. These are 2 rooms here, and it didn't make a difference. So I don't think it's that. We're going to do the whole house anyway, and you get rid of the network, like I was saying. We're going to do that and see if it does it. I don't think it's going to be that. Alright, this is shortwave 1. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird the way shortwave is. Oh, there you go. Picks it up pretty well now. We'll see what time it is. We'll wait till we hit the time. Fading away. Come on, come back. You were so strong for a second.
Paul wrote these words to the Corinthian believers in 1 Corinthians 8:2. He said, if anyone thinks he knows anything, he knows nothing yet as he ought to know. The Bible teaches us that knowledge...
Look how strong that station is, too.
...is important for us to acquire.
So it looks like the middle here is fine-tuned.
Or the atheists that are going, or the homosexuals. These are all religious. The people that... And the Christian Bible, they
Radio's working now. What is that? That's 2, right? Surely 2. So that's about 6.5 megahertz. Man, oh wait, what was that? Let's try AM again. Is that it? Yeah. That noise.
Possible radical.
I will tell you that we got
products and services, and you can get up to $3 million
that's on batteries
coverage.
too.
protection. That's something that
It's pretty nutty, huh? I just don't get it. It's crazy. It just like ruins everything because just happens to be something that I really would like to be doing, you know, messing with these radios, and it ruins it. Anyway, that's the Sony, whatever that was there, the 812, TR-812. I think we have a few more. I've seen, I know there's a couple more radios that look similar to this. We'll have to see if they're the same model or not. All right. I thought we'd just give this one a whirl because it's a Sony. So, thanks for watching this one, and we'll find, again, we're going to do some more DXing with some of these radios as soon as I figure out a day that it's quiet. The noise floor is low. I don't know. We'll have to, I keep checking all the time. There are certain times during the day, like after 6 o'clock, like around 6 p.m., 7, it's usually quiet for some reason. Then it comes back. I don't know. I wish I knew where it was coming from. Anyway, just a look at the old Sony here, and we'll do some more pretty soon. We got a lot more of these radios to check out, so thanks for watching. Be happy, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. So long.